Hey guys, welcome back to another tier list update video. And I am super excited today because this month there was a lot. And I'm not joking with that. We have some characters that have broken the new mold for how the game is going to be played from now on. And it's super exciting to see this happen. Um, well, there is a lot to go over. And I mean a lot to go over. But first, I would like to thank you guys all for the support, as always. It's very overwhelming, to say the least, to have people come on my videos, ask questions, and like videos, and especially all the support. It encourages me to continue, and to also look up more into these characters as much as possible. Another big thing is that I want to announce doing some comment videos. Questions I will be answering in one whole video. I will be taking from the comment sections of now, even from previous videos, up until today. Actually, for the next few weeks, and then I'll probably make a video off of it. And I'll answer all you guys' questions. It could be anything from what got you into DFFFO, or other questions such as that. If you guys are interested in that, please feel free to comment in the comments below, and I'll get back to you guys on that video. Make sure to follow my socials, of course, as always, which will be in the description. And another big thing is I want to do a BT ranking, just up until now, up till Rinoa BT. So I'll be doing it based off the finisher, the effect, and its overall impact on how you play the game after you activate it. So, without further ado, let's get started into this. So, I'm going to save Tifa and Rinoa for last, because those two are probably the biggest ones that have gotten new stuff that really changed the meta of the game. So, let's get into some of the new characters that got new stuff this time around. Bart's got a C90 and his force boards. And I think he's better than he was before. He is a way more consistent damage dealer and a wind enchanter. His HP plus actually got buffed. It was probably the best part of his kit that got buffed. It went from a 1-hit instant turn rate attack to a 3-hit wind turn rate attack with an extra skill. So that's a lot. And that can do so much for him. I haven't seen him much since then because his BT is still pretty mid. But, that might change with time. Jack. He got screwed over badly this past, with the new summon stuff. So his whole mechanic is that if the target is broken, or he breaks the target, he does an extra follow-up. And in the Shinryu, or the Spiritist battle that came for his event, was basically there to screw him over. I am not joking. He was not helpful for that. He was not helpful for that Shinryu at all, because because the target couldn't be broken, so he couldn't do his extra follow-ups, which is the thing that made him separate in the first place from other follow-up dealers, is that he can only do it from breaking or from hitting a broken target. And he also gets extra turns out of it as well, as long as the target is broken. So what if that didn't happen, So, but overall, his rework was okay. I'd say, actually, should he stay in B? I'm actually gonna... he's still a good call, so I'll put him in B for now. 8. Poor 8. Talk about a rework that really didn't help him at all. His double counter, which is 2 different animations, went from 2 dumps to 3 dumps. For no reason. Because he already had 2 before, so the natural next step was to be 4. But that doesn't make him bad. It was his base kit. His base kit is pretty underwhelming, to say the least. Overall, he's not a good counter unit. because he doesn't get because the thing that made him different before is that he did a 2-dump counter, and that could almost pretty much cap. But now it's a 3-dump, and his base gets still pretty weird. So overall, it's kind of whack. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I need to change some of these positions as well on some of these characters. Edge, I'm gonna put you down 1. Okay, right next to Leon. Anybody else up here in S tier? Okay, I might put Quizzes down. Quizzes is still very helpful, just not as much. Dash I'll put down to B. Anyone in C? Irvine, I need to put you in D. Furion, I'll put you in D. Oh shoot, I forgot about Agrias. I'm gonna put Agrias right there. I forgot about Agrias. My bad. That's my bad on my part. Queen, I'm gonna put you in D as well. I just need more room because look at it's pretty empty down here. I just need to do some fixing. Fang, I'll put you in E. Noctis, I'll also put you in E. Saz, I'll put you in D. Yeesh, I'll put you in D. Papalimo, I'll put you in D. Dark Newsies, I'll also put you in D. I think this is pretty balanced overall. Sid Reigns, I'll put you in C. Kais, do I want to move Kais down? I'll move Shadow down. Paloma, I'll move you down. Twins, I'll also move you down. Kais, I still am thinking about moving down Kais. Gilgamesh, do I want to move him down? I'll move him down. Shelk, I'll move you down. Theodora, I'll also move you down. Kais, I'll move you down 1, but for now, I think this is way more balanced. This feels. Do I see anybody in E tier that I need to move down? Zonde's pretty bad now. I'll say really bad. Steiner, I think you're bad. No. Sancred. Alright, I think it's good. I don't see anybody else that needs to be moved at the moment. Actually, Gadio, I'll move you down 1 because your in terms of counters, Orin is better and Galuf is better. But I think everybody else is standard. Okay. Alright, Leo, you got force boards. Nothing's changed with you. You're still C. Did I put you in B before? I think you're C tier now. Still a really great call. Is still worthy of a call. Selfie is still easy and is a still easy S tier. You guys all know why. She's pretty freaking good at what she does. With force boards, she's even better now because she can build the gauge. And that is and remember, force gauges are very important to be built off of. That's why some of the best ones that you kind of see up here, like Selfie and Luna, for example, are really good force gauge builders. Should not be underestimated at all. Lude is still B tier. Zephyr is another Brave-based one, like Ursula's and Aroa's. Overall, it's okay. But the main part of his kit that they fixed was his S2, which was only a single dump, and it was better now. So that's pretty much it for him. Ami is no longer bad. Just not amazing. No, I'm putting her in B. Him, or it. It's still delaying. It's still a delay unit. Really good at what she does. So don't forget about that. Zell is still bad. I'm not gonna, even with 4 sports, he's still really bad. Fariss. Fariss is a... Do I want to put her in A tier? I want to put her higher. You know what? Screw it. A tier. I mean S tier. A tier. Fariss. Holy crap. A unit that is very good. Her FR was a surprise to say the least. But it was a much welcome surprise. A surprise that works very well with counter units. And I mean very well. If the opponent is a warping that warps a lot, or like the enemy warps a lot, you could just use Fariss FR and just let the counters go, because hers is also because she also has a counter trap. Oren is really good with her. Galoof is very good with her. Actually, I don't know about Galoof. Well, Galoof, as long as he evades, is really good. Any counter works wonders with Fariss, because it adds on 5% for every single counter that goes off, especially if they get multiple turns out of it. Agrias is a B tier. I don't know much about what she does in general, but she has a guaranteed paralysis on her C65, which honestly is pretty good. But that's also been a part of her kit for a while. But she's better now. That's all I can say. Garnet. Garnet, Garnet, Garnet. Oh, Garnet. Oh, Garnet. This is not Global Garnet. This is JP Garnet. JP Garnet doesn't have the BT. And she is very weird. She has... Her with FR boards, her follow-ups are better? I don't know. The thing that she did before was with her follow-ups is that it kind of worked. Now it's just weird. Arden. Arden got a pretty good overall rework. I don't know much about what he does, but he's definitely not bad. In fact, I've seen some really insane stuff with him, so do not underestimate him. As for Garland, I cannot say the same thing about you, dude. Jeez, what a weird-ass rework you got. So he got a C90, along with a rework. And the thing that they did with his rework is that they made him do more damage. His EX is more potent now, because it was already a 4 HP dump attack. Or was it 3? I think it was 3 before. I think it might be 4 now. It's so weird. His follow-ups didn't get any more HP dumps. It just got a lot more Brave dumps. Which honestly he did kind of need, because he's had that 2 HP dump follow-up for a while now. Ever since his BT. This just made it even more so. It's still 2 dumps, but it caps now. Which, sometimes that can be the difference, again. But again, I don't think that'll make enough of a difference for Garland. Sephiroth is still easy A. He got Force Words, which just makes him do more damage overall. Toto. Oh my gosh, Toto. Toto is B. She has one of the worst BT effects in the game. Being all elemental weakness, along with a dark enchant, which does not make sense on a character whose main gimmick should be to do all elemental imperil with no enchant, because she has 3 different elements already within her, already a part of her kit. So that's one of my main gimmicks with her, and people that defend her, I honestly think are stupid. She is not good. Her BT is not good, and should not be the reason why you play her. It's for her elemental imperil. That's the only reason why you would do it. Deuce. Deuce got a rework, I think. Her notes are better now. She no longer, her LD version is still, she's gone so long without a rework since her first ever appearance on with her ever since her first LD, which was during a campaign, and that campaign made her really bad. It was super sad, guys. Edward, I'd say nope, that's the wrong one. Edward is still pretty mid. Is mid at best. He is still he's very good at making sleep, at having sleep happen. But other than that, there's not a lot else I can say about him, but he's definitely not bad. I'm gonna put him in C. Vivi, I put him in D tier before. I'm gonna put him in E. His kit is really starting to show its age. It is not very good. I hope he gets better in the future, hopefully with a BT, but we'll never know. Realm got her Force Words. She's okay. That's pretty much it. Aerith, oh my gosh, Aerith. You absolute monster. She's insanely good. She's probably up there with being one of the best supports again. We have 3 really good supports in S tier. But with her FR, holy crap, man! Like there's a lot going on there with her FR. So, there's not a lot else I can say about her because she's pretty much functions the same as before, just with a ton more damage and an FR. And she also has instant turn rate and her HP plus. So, if that's not something to consider about using her, then I don't know what is. Kursame! Holy crap, what a rework you got. You got a pretty good rework. He is still a fantastic call. As always, I don't think anybody should be taking away saying that he's bad, because he's not. He is not bad. In fact, he's super good. He got a lot more damage on it. Instead of his LD being 1 dump, even with boards, it is now 5, I believe. So it went from 1 to 5, which is insane to think about. In fact, it's probably going to be super hard to wrap your head around. Alrighty, next. Alpha Noun. C tier? C tier. He still works the same as before. Balthier. Balthier! Whenever he released not too long ago, like 2 days ago? 3 days ago? He got a lot. It was super weird. It's super weird. No, not A tier. I want him in S tier. And here's why. So, he has the very first good niche FR. A niche FR that's done right. In my opinion. His FR conditions are dispelling a buff and attacking a no buff unit, but they stack. And I bet you're asking me, how much is it? It's 80% if you dispel a buff, and 40% plus on that if they are not buffed. So if they have 1 buff and you dispel it, then it counts. Then the 40% that with the non-dispel buff, with the no buff condition, along with the dispel buff condition, stack, and it creates a 120% up condition by itself. And on top of that, if it's ranged, it's another 20%, which means you could easily get 140% off of 1 attack if they are buffed. That's insane. That is a very good niche FR done right, because that gives you a reason to use Balthier FR instead of just thinking about the overall, like, don't just bring him in because he can do like 150%, but But also remember, if they buff, and that'll get you 80% by itself, plus 20% if they are ranged, which means characters like Cloud benefit a lot off of this FR. And his base kit's overall good. Is overall better than it was before. Just now with FRs and stuff, it's insane. He's super good now. Alright, we're now down to the final two, and then we have to go over these two things. Bulbis. He's whatever. I don't know what else to say about him. He's okay. His BT effect's still pretty bad overall. Rem is a C tier, but she's a pretty good C tier unit. Her FR boards really did help her give her more uses as a FR gauge builder, especially since she can also do turn swaps, which means she can instantly go ahead and raise up the gauge again. Yeah, that's honestly, and like maybe it'll change in the future. Maybe some people will start using her as a FR gauge builder over like Selfie or Luna. Alrighty, now we're getting into the big units of this month. We're gonna start with Tifa. Tifa. We have a new S tier, S plus unit, and so this is no longer gonna be called the camp tier. This is going to be called the WTF tier. Tifa is kind of insane. Tifa's BT effect is kind of insane. What she does way more damage now. Mainly, like her base kit overall didn't really change much. But now she has a Leo effect, which a Leo effect is basically like some extra HP damage. Some extra HP damage on top of the HP damage that you already do. And it's to herself. So nobody else benefits off of it. But as long as it's single target, I believe it gets more HP damage. That's what I believe gives the extra HP damage. And she's insanely good a single target attacker. Like, easily the best one in the game. Even better than, say, Machina, which Machina was already pretty good before. And even Titus. Titus was also already pretty good before. But Tifa? Holy crap, Tifa. What a unit. So her BT effect allows for 2 different follow-ups that also do the same also has Leo effect. That does extra damage. How much damage? Easily 2 million. That's insane. Not a lot of characters can do that on their own, even with a BT effect. Not even Titus on his own can do that with his BT effect. And it's insane what she could do. Best single target attacker, no doubt. But then we got Rinoa, who is also an S plus tier character. Rinoa, oh my gosh. What a character. This character came in with a plan, with a broken FR, with the best AoE attacks in the game, and has an insane BT to boot. She's insanely good, along with Tifa. Overall, I would say Rinoa is the better of the two, but not by that much. Tifa is still better for single targets. Because of her BT effect. Rinoa has AoE, which is insanely good. Don't forget about Rinoa. Rinoa is insanely good with her AoE. What a broken character she is. And so if you do end up getting her right now, she's still available, I believe. Yeah, at the time of me recording. I would recommend pulling on her. She is super good. I would not say anything less about her because she's very good at what she does. AoE, broken DPS, alongside Tifa. I actually have Tifa, and I've been using her a lot, and she's freaking busted, dude. She was very busted, along with Rinoa. And I'm pretty sure that's it. That's everybody. So, this upcoming month is going to be super crazy as well, because we only have 2 characters left that have yet to get C90. And we'll be getting those characters, I believe. Hope will be coming later this next cycle. And then we're going to get Aranea second half with her IW. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I would love to know. Please follow me on my socials. I will be updating stuff as much as possible on Twitter. And also, I'll be doing that BT ranking video. Or maybe it'll be a stream. So then you guys can join me on it. Alrighty. Until then, guys.